back.
Jalen, how has the offense been coming together, do you think, from the offseason and mini camps to training camp? Has the relationship, having it already with Kevin Patullo, has that benefited you and the offense?
Well, it's been a journey in itself. You know, when you embark on a new season, you embark on something new. It's a complete reset, and that's something that Coach Patullo has established, and that's something that I'm very encouraged by, something I can really appreciate, because every time we come in here, you know, you got to be able to turn the page. And so, you know we look back, and it was a very, very good spring, very, very good spring, and, you know, that's past us. And so now it's purely focused on having a really good training camp, building a great foundation, and continue to build on the chemistry with my teammates, with our team, and with the coaches.
Jalen, it feels like all offseason a main topic was where do you rank amongst your peers at quarterback? Is that something you pay attention to? And does it matter to you when sometimes these lists have you maybe lower than?
I'm just focused on being the best that I can be.
So you don't pay attention to the list or anything like
Purely focused on being the best I can be.
What was receiving the rain like for you?
I'm sorry?
What was receiving the rain like for you?
It was honestly surreal, you know, to see it. I'm in person, you know, almost not nostalgic, but you know, to see something that you've earned, have a moment to appreciate that one last time, kind of overdue, but in terms of what it was supposed to be initially, but you know, it was a moment, and that moment's behind us.
In the photos that we've seen from the event, I haven't seen any of you actually wearing the ring itself. Did you eventually get to put it on? Why or why not?
Yeah, I've moved on to the new year. You know, it's as simple as that.
You've spent a lot of time with Michael Jordan, who knows a thing or two about championships. What is the biggest piece of advice, if he's giving you any advice, about approaching a season after winning?
Yeah, you used every word but repeat, and I can appreciate that. You know, I think it's just purely about resetting, you know, and being able to build that relationship and have those conversations. Those are always helpful. Something I look forward to and appreciate. Ultimately, it's a new journey. It's a blank canvas, and we are who we are. We have what we have. And regardless, whether you win a championship or lose the championship the next year, you have to be able to reset, have the right focus, and pursue it with, you know, great intensity, great passion. And I think that's where we are. You know, we have a new team, new individuals, and we have, you know, a tight-knit core, you know, that's been here throughout time. And so we just want to continue to build that chemistry that we have.
In resetting, when you talked about the ring, you said one last time, those kind of objects that can give you memories, you even have those around you. Like,
I can't hear you.
in resetting, when you were talking about the ring, you said one last time. Those objects that can bring back memories, you even have those around. Like, how do you?
Yeah, I don't want to have the conversation about, you know, the rings that I have from the past, nor the one we just received. It's behind me, and yeah.
Jalen, you mentioned the chemistry. You and AJ seemed to show that again today with that go ball or back shoulder throw, I guess. How do you build on something like that? I mean, you already have good chemistry. How do you take that to the next level?
Just continue to build, you know, continue to build, being committed to what we are as a team and who we are as a team and what we're capable of doing. And, you know, I think in the end, when you talk about any element amongst the team, it comes down to doing whatever it takes to win. And so, you know, I've mentioned throughout time about how important it is to make sure everything is well-maintained and well-groomed so it's available when we need to use it. And so we just want to continue to refine our game all around as a team.
Jalen, with the new offensive coordinator, and I assume some of these scheme changes, how much at this stage of your career are they going to you in terms of input and scheme and what you can give the offense?
Yeah, I think that's evolved, definitely. And it helps when you win. And so I do feel a sense of intensity from Coach Kevin and Coach Nick, and it's something that's great to see. And I feel a bit encouraged and pushed to take the Bulls by the horn in terms of what we are and who we are offensively, and kind of having a full grasp of it, so everybody's on the same page and I can represent everyone appropriately and where we are as an offense on the field. Because it's just all 11 of us, and that's a unique task playing quarterback, having to lead the troops and be the field general and make plays when you need to, and just be the orchestrator of the band, play point guard out there. And so I take great pride in that.
Follow-up to that, you said after the NFC Championship game last year, you took the hand gloves off a little. Maybe you were joking a little, but obviously you guys opened it up some there, and then again the Super Bowl opened it up some. Is there a part of you with your inputs says, hey, maybe it's time that we can do this, and we'd like to see it happen even more?
No, there isn't. It's a matter of finding ways to win the game. It's a matter of finding ways to win the game. It's my mentality and my desire to win has evolved over time because of my experiences, and so it's nothing about winning. I've won a very long time being told that I got to do it a certain type of way. That didn't get me the win when I did it the way that everybody wanted me to do it, and so that's something that I carry with me, and I'm speaking specifically towards, you guys have seen the speech where pregame speech before last year's final game, talking about having the opportunity to go out there and kind of go prove yourself on a big stage. But when you put so much energy towards the product and performance, you kind of lose sight of what the main thing is in winning. And so I think having that loss has done nothing but motivate me from that point on in 2022 now to just find ways to win regardless of how it looks. And so my input and my voice in something will not be a proponent of projection to what you can see in any area of the game. It's just a matter of trying to find ways to win. That's all that matters to me. And I just want the team to have that same mentality as well.
How much has your approach changed over the years when it comes to that assertiveness within an offense?
Well, I think those things are earned, and I think, from staff to staff and from coach to coach, that changes and how much they listen. Ultimately, you want to go out there and have a sense of comfort in what you're doing. You want to be open and be embracive of new things, and that's something that I've always prided myself in. And so regardless of what the journey is, what the journey has been, or what the circumstance is, I just sit there and have a mentality of being my best self, given the situation, and being the best that I can be, and just keep working and really keep striving to improve, and inevitably it will come.
We spent a lot of time last night talking about your responsibilities in the last tournament, taking that over. Obviously, you proved it over the course of the season, but do you feel any more comfortable this year than you did last year in that capacity?
I think those things come with time. I feel the same exact way as I felt in terms of the response to your question as I felt as a rookie. You get more and more experience, you get more and more comfort, and so you have to match that experience with hard work so you can continue to grow and excel and have success.
What is it about the word repeat that makes you want to stay away from it, or
It's a new journey. It's a new journey. It's a new season, and those things are far behind us. The past is behind us, and the future is too far away. So we have to stay present and worry about right now. And this is a new team, a new journey. But ultimately, we're here for the same collective, and so it's about finding ways to win. And right now is the time to build the foundation to do so, and continue to build that chemistry as a team.
Thanks, Jalen.